Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another amazing episode whereby I want us to get to look into another car review. And the car that we'll be talking about is a car which is not any new here in Kenya, because it's a car which has been around for quite some time, because its production was started way back from 2006 until 2019. We are still getting also new models coming out, but that's the period when mass production was done. So the car that we'll be looking into is none other is the Toyota Auris, and this is a very nice compact hatchback car, which its production is done by Toyota. And of course, this is a car. It was a replacement of of its earlier predecessor, the Toyota Corolla, but this is more of a its hatchback version. So this car is known for three main reasons. One of which is its reliability. It's a very nice car to own because it gets to serve you for a very long time. When it comes to fuel economy, it's a nice car to consider. It has a very good fuel economy, without forgetting the fact that this car requires a very minimum running cost, because it doesn't have those crazy expenses when it comes to maintenance, as well as its spare parts. They are easily accessible from wherever you are across this nation. So stick around for this conversation. I'll be taking you through this discussion. My name is Willie, and of course, if it's your first time coming across my videos and you haven't considered hitting the subscribe button, which is just below here, please do so that each and every time I'm bringing you an episode like this one, you can always be notified. Also, another thing to consider is the fact that we do appreciate hearing or getting your engagement, and you get to do that by sharing your thoughts on the comment sections, so that we get to know which car you could like us to bring you in our future videos, as well as you also let us know whether the video was really entertaining as well as being educative. So for now, just allow the intro to roll, and I'm going to see you on the other side. Well, when we get to talk about the Toyota Auris, there are a couple of things that will be, of course, be the talk of the conversation. And one of those things is the interior details that this car have. And it's all right, guys. We go ahead, we get to look into some of the interior specs that you'll be getting in the Toyota Auris, unlike most of the other Toyota cars. So right now, guys, looking at this pic we have here, we are talking about we are looking at the dashboard of the Toyota Auris, and this car comes with basic infotainment system, but there are some units that do come with digital display. But in most cases, you will be seeing this the standard the infotainment system that gets to come with this car, and we are talking about the car coming with just the FM and the AM radio. So looking at this area here, we have the climate control. It do comes with dual climate control. What we mean by that is that you can get to lower the temperature in the car, or even to raise, depending with your comfortability, as well as as we'll be looking at the motor that gets to power this car. You'll be realizing there are those units which comes with the manual transmission system, as well as there are those one which gets to come with the automatic gear system. So, but this unit we are looking at right now, it has the manual. You can see the level over here. Speaking of things like the seats that this car comes with, mostly the standard, the do comes with cloth or the fabric upholstery. So unlike people who get to go ahead and get to do some aftermarket customization, you get to have the seats covered with the that is with leather, but the standard from the company is usually cloth or fabric upholstery. These seats, they are more comfortable. They are bit more of an upgrade with what you get to see with most of the standard Toyota cars. I can see they are closed. They have those mods for bucket seats, and that's a feature worthwhile noting. So when it comes to the safety of this car, it do comes with dual airbag system. We have one which is installed on the driver's seat, that is in the middle of the steering. We also have another one which is installed on the passenger's side. So with the two airbags. That's a very good safety feature to note with the Toyota Auris. Looking at the center console right here, you can see how well folded that center console is. We have a space here for either putting up your items. We also have these sides pockets that is below here, as well as the door pockets, which gives more space to put up your items if you need to. So looking at the driver's dashboard, the good thing is that most of the Auris cars, they come with digital display that drivers that is the dash right here, which composes of the speedometer. We are talking about the fuel gauge, the temperature gauge, as well as the those ones which also gets to come with more features like the driver's assist, the lane assist, that is, and of course traction control. All those are features that you might be seeing with the Toyota Auris. So the digital dashboard display, it's an upgrade because it's a spec that you'll be seeing with most of the luxury or high-end model, but it's a feature that they have incorporated with in the Toyota Auris. Looking at the driver's steering, we have more buttons. These are just extension of the infotainment system, meaning if the infotainment system can access Bluetooth, you can just get to control it from here, from the that is from just the steering without letting off your hands, the steering, and of course that also gets to improve the safety, especially when you're cruising at high speed. So speaking of these come most of things, they are electric powered, from the windows, from the side mirrors, they are all electric powered, and you get to adjust them by just pressing these buttons over here. So this car, remember, is a five door. As we'll be looking into the external features, it's a five door. It has two side doors, and one, of course, the rear boot door. And it's a five passenger car, meaning it can comfortably carry five passengers without overloading. So now let's just go ahead. We get to look at we go ahead. We get to look at the engine specs of this car. When we get to talk about the motor that gets to power this car, it's important that we get to understand the most popular Toyota Auris, especially here in Kenya, is the petrol version. But we also have the diesel version, but it's not very popular. So we'll be looking at the petrol version, which is usually powered by an engine called the 4ZZ. It's an engine which has had a good reputation when it comes to performance, low maintenance cost, and of course long durability. So this engine, the most common one is the 1.4 liter, which gets to gives the power displacement of around 97 horsepower, which is not badly off because with a small hatchback body, these can literally get to push this car to its top speed, which is 170. And remember, this car can get from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 13 seconds. So this engine also comes, remember, it comes married with either an automatic transmission system or either a manual or either an automatic transmission system. So it will depend with the model that you get to get. So when it comes to fuel system of this car, it uses the multi-point injection, which is a technology which is popular with most of the latest models because it gets to improve when it comes to fuel consumption, hence reducing the budget when it comes to fuel. So this car, remember, the engine, it has four cylinders which are in line, meaning they are all aligned in one column. It has 16 valves, meaning 4 valves per cylinder. Remember, 2 valves there to push in fresh air, while the 2 is to push the exhaust gas. This car also comes with the technology of the double overhead camshaft, which I've said time and again, most of the engines, especially the Toyota engines, they do come with a double overhead because it really gets to improve the performance of the engine as well as the longevity. The longevity of the engine, for the reason for that is because the engine can get to perform smoothly without any complication, as well as the ease when it comes to air flowing into the engine, as well as the exhaust gas being pushed out of the engine. So that's something worthwhile noting when it comes to this particular the 4ZZ engine which gets to power the Toyota Auris. So basically, with this engine, there's nothing much. It's not a very complicated engine. Remember, it's naturally aspirated, meaning it's not turbocharged. And something to note with the naturally aspirated engine is the fact that they get to proceeding to the other thing, get to look at the exterior features of this car. First thing first, you'll always be noticing with the Toyota Auris is the unique shape. That's a feature known for that's a feature known for Toyota Auris. It has a very unique shape which gets to give it an identity, and of course easy to spot it. This car in most cases do come with around 15 to 17-inch wheel depending with the unit that you get. Looking at the front part, it has this unique logo. This logo, you'll also be seeing it with the Toyota Vitz, but back there you'll be seeing, of course, the back, the iconic Toyota logo. Some units do come with both the Toyota logo in front, that is in this sleek grille, and of course you get to see also the logo at the back. So these cars, some units do come with standard fog lights, but it's not a must because it's something that you'll be seeing. Some units don't have the fog light, but majority of them they do have the fog lights. So as I said earlier, the windows they are electric powered. It's a five-door car. With this 15 or the 17-inch wheel, it gets to give the car good ground clearance, which is essential, especially when you're cruising here in Kenya, considering most of the roads they are not tarmacked, so the car can really get to serve you very well, regardless of the location. So basically, those are some of the features that you get to know about the Toyota Auris. Hopefully, you get to find the video valuable, as well as I'll be looking forward to seeing you in our next episode. Peace.